Hello and welcome. I'm Maria Ressa. This is your 6 p.m. wrap. President Rodrigo Duterte and Vice President Leni Robredo make their first public appearance together at the Armed Forces of the Philippines turnover ceremony. The accidental meeting comes a day after their separate inauguration ceremonies. After full military honors, Duterte shook hands and exchanged pleasantries with Robredo. Outgoing AFP Chief Gloriosa Miranda seated between them. Robredo wanted to meet Duterte to personally assure him of her cooperation. Duterte earlier said he would not give Robredo a cabinet position, citing political differences and his friendship with Robredo's rival, former Senator Bongbong Marcos. Environment Secretary Gina Lopez goes right to work a day after President Duterte's inauguration. Her first order of business, to audit all existing mines in the country, a directive from Duterte during their first cabinet meeting on June 30th. Lopez says, if you're really responsible, then you have to have the highest standards. Asked about a possible conflict of interest with Public Works Secretary Mark Villar when it comes to mining, Lopez says, as long as everyone's on the same page, there is hope. Villar's family has investments in mining and other sectors like real estate, retail, water utility, education, death care, and health care. President Rodrigo Duterte will be dividing his weekdays between Malacanang and Davao City. Duterte's eldest son, Paulo, says he would spend 3 days in Manila and 3 days in Davao City. Asked where the president would spend the 7th day, the younger Duterte says, joking, maybe in church. Duterte earlier said he would shuttle between Manila and Davao City daily, but his executive aide, Bongo, said Duterte will definitely hold office in Malacanang because it is the seat of power. A Taiwanese warship mistakenly launches a supersonic aircraft carrier killer missile towards China Friday, July 1. The Taiwanese Navy says a Brave Wind missile with a range of 300 kilometers flew about 75 kilometers before plunging into waters off Penghu Island group in the Taiwan Strait. It's still not clear how the missile was launched, but the Taiwanese Navy says it could have been due to human error. Beijing refuses to recognize Taiwan as a separate entity from China, holding on to its One China policy. The conflict between China and Taiwan dates back to the 1949 Civil War, when the ruling Kuomintang party lost control of mainland China to the communists and retreated to the island of Formosa, now known as Taiwan. October 14th is reserved for a possible return for retired boxing champion and now Senator Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's promoter Bob Arum made the reservation at Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. Arum says, we have the date just to protect ourselves. Pacquiao retired after defeating Tim Bradley by unanimous decision in their third match in April. Pacquiao ran and won as senator in May. That's your 6 p.m. wrap. Watch our daily updates, 12 noon and 6 p.m. I'm Maria Ressa. Remember, tomorrow begins today.